What's good? What's good with y'all? JCTV tapping back in with y'all. We on this beautiful Thursday, Thanksgiving, Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving to all y'all. But the hustle don't stop. So now we today we got a fatty stream. He got a panel going on, and Cooly and this gentleman at the bottom named Opulent Six, they started a discussion about racism and if black people could be racist or not. Let's get into it, man. See what they're talking about.
I'm not saying we don't have allies, but I'll be remiss if I didn't correct you on something when you said that you will be racist towards white people. I just want to, I'll be remiss if I don't say this. Contextually, you cannot be racist towards white people or anyone.
No, I will let you actually debate that. Not today, per se.
I'm not, I don't want to debate it because to me, is what I'm about to say is absolute, irrefutable, immutable, and inerrant. So there is no debate. What I'm about to say is inerrant, and I'll be brief. Contextually, racism is prejudice with power. My nigga, you.
I understand that. The literal definition of racism, and basically, because I've had conversations with people like Opulent Six before, and he's under the impression that people that don't have power can't be racist. I think all of these are just descriptive words. It's just all hate. It's just all hatred and evil people. But let's see what he says.
You don't have no power on a wide scale, so you just run around with hate in your heart, mad at people. You don't have prejudice with power. You just mad at niggas. You just mad. I hate them. Oh, I'm gonna cut the line with them. But contextually, we can get into the nuance. You be like, yeah, I could be, but contextually, and I want everybody to please.
So, what type of power are you speaking about?
Judicial power.
Can I ask you a question?
Political power. Economical power.
Hey, Six, question real quick.
Political power.
I don't know if economical a word, but we're gonna let him slide.
Political power. Political power.
You mind if I ask him a question?
Absolutely. Go ahead. And by the way, friends, let the back and forth extinguish. Little Black Book will the answer, and then we have to move on because everybody's frozen on the panel. So we have like, go ahead, take your point. Cooly ask the question. Little Black Book, and then we move on.
We can say in Nigeria, there's countries and things in Africa that's, black ran and things like that. And pick any country in Africa that's, pretty much ran by them. Let's say if some white people travel over to that country and black people are racist towards them. This is all hypothetically, black people are racist towards them. And let's just say the French dollar isn't over there. The African nations over there, they have their own dollar and everything like that. It's their own power. White people travel over there and these black people discriminate towards them. They are prejudiced towards them because they have some power. Would those black people in that African country be racist towards those white people? Yes or no?
No, because you have to look at it. So
if it don't affect them, their lineage and their
I'm saying no, it's crazy. If that's how you can tell. Like a lot of my people, we focus so much on whatever we feel like we went through in America that nobody else other than white people could possibly be racist in our eyes. And it's kind of delusional to me.
And financially castrate them in their health, then it's just, in my opinion, minor discrimination. That's just minor discrimination.
Okay, so then it's minor discrimination. Okay, so
yeah, I don't want you to eat here. You're not gonna cut the line. Go ahead.
Okay, so you said lineage. So what's the threshold? So if those white people move to this black nation, let's say it's Nigeria, this black country, they move there, and let's say that they're there for generations. What's the timeline for them to be oppressed by other black people and be discriminated against and all of this prejudice towards them? What's that timeline for you to say that, well, those black Nigerians are racist?
Can I answer that honestly, Cooly?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I don't know because I haven't had the luxury to think about European American plight.
And that's the dumbest. That is the dumbest and most emotional response. So you haven't had the chance to think about European plight, but the thing is, it's not about, and that's what he thinks something changes just because of the color of somebody's skin. It ain't about that. It's about right and it's about wrong. What's right and what's wrong across the board. It don't matter what color skin you have, but he's so much of a victim and he feels he feels like so much of a victim, he can't even think outside of his own issues.
Every day I got to get up and face my own plight and put armor on for me, my wife, my children, and everybody under my tutelage. So now for 1 minute, if I'm going to be honest, that I thought about white America plight or any plight that's not my own, because I don't have that. It is a luxury that I do not have. I haven't even...
Yes, he does have that luxury. He just is so much of a victim, he can't see it.
Figured out a way to exhaust my own plight on the national level, so I do not have an answer for you, my brother.
Well, okay, well, if we're going by your logic, right, if you say that racism is...
Well, I was speaking largely in America.
Control yourself, man. He let you speak. Now go ahead.
Let me preface that. I was speaking largely in America, but go ahead.
I get what you're saying, but if we're speaking about the idea of what you said that racism is prejudice...
Prejudice with power.
Prejudice with power. I just made a clear example where it's prejudice plus power, but now you say you don't know?
Yeah,
I don't know because you gave me a lot of... Wait, listen.
He don't know just because the person is white and the person not in power is white and the person in power is black. So now he's clueless.
No. You gave me a lot of... I'm intelligent. You gave me a lot of information.
Any man that has to tell you he's intelligent isn't intelligent. Straight up. I'm just trying to tell you.
I would have to ruminate on. If I'm going to speak sincerely, I would have to ruminate on that information. I'm not going to go off the top of my head and try to appease you and placate you with an answer. That's unintelligent.
So six. We're going to move. Hold on. We're going to get little black boy. Look, little black boy say he ain't got nothing on. So we're going to move to the next topic. I'm going to say, though, he did point out the inconsistency. If they have power and race, it has to be racism, Six. Hold on, Big Rick. We're going to let Big Rick go in there.
I said, Cooly, you married, Cooly?
Uh-oh.
What does that have to do with anything?
It got a lot to do with it. It got a lot to do.
And then Big Rick coming in hot, just full of his mama's emotions. Let's see what he got to talk about.
I can answer. I'll answer your question. Just let him answer your question.
Let him answer, Big Rick. Let him answer, Rick.
That's so emotional, and that's what I'm saying. I don't like humans like this, especially as men. As gentlemen, we could have disagreements, we could have debates, we could have different of opinions. But when you too emotional about a situation or about a scenario where you can't even let the other person speak, you so emotional and triggered about the situation where you can't even have dialogue. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'll answer your question.
Well,
but please, I'm going to answer it. I'm going to listen. Big Rick. I'm going to say yes or no.
Can you produce one of these? Like, bro, anybody can get married. I mean,
Big Rick, let him have the flow. Big Rick, hold on, please. Big Rick, let him answer so you can have the flow.
Right.
You're not letting the fam. Let him answer the question.
Answer it. It's going to be a yes or no answer too. But before I answer it, please make your argument off of it. And once you're done with your argument, listen. Because I'm going to refute everything.
I'm not. You better talk to me like a man. I know I might not be a top.
He is talking to you like a man because you can't control your mouth. You're too emotional, like the bitch. Like I ain't trying to call you a bitch, but you acting like one. Like control yourself, big dog.
Why stupid? This question. I'm gonna let you know that this is a dumb question for this conversation. Stupid. What he's doing right now is compared to authority. So to answer your question, no, I'm not married. No, I'm not married. How you appeal to authority? No IQ, black. You are.
Now, they getting into it bad now. But Big Rick is making a point of how could you speak on marriage if you're not married? And that is the dumbest point in the world. You feel me? That is so dumb because you got teachers like Jesus. Jesus wasn't married, but Jesus was teaching people about marriage. He was teaching people about marriage. You don't have to always have to be in something specifically to have opinions on it and to give insight on things. Now, whether someone takes it or not, that's a different story.
Hey, dork, read some books before you come up here speaking. You are a dork.
Yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
Voice man, listen, man.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Let's have the conversation.
Hold on, Big Rick. Cool.
I answered. I'm not married.
Okay, Big Rick.
He asked marriage advice when you ain't even got a wife yet. I've been with my wife 28 years, married 15 years. Nigga.
Good for you.
The same woman since high school.
Good for
you.
You
doing all this talking, but where is...
What does that mean though? like, yeah, okay, you married, you got a wife for that long. Shout out to y'all. But what does that mean? That don't mean it's a good marriage. Like, come on, bro.
It's your wife.
Let Big Rick land and then let Cooly let him respond.
Why you ain't applying that? If you talking this, we should be able to look at your life and reflect the shit that you talking about, right? Since you got so much knowledge about.
And that makes sense to a dumb person when you talking about relationships and you talking about marriage and in relationships. You could have a certain amount of insight on how to deal with the opposite sex and dealing with them in certain ways to where marriage and just a regular relationship could be the same thing. It could be the same thing. I honestly believe in marriage, but it could be the same thing. You could see similarities in your long-term relationship with your girlfriend as opposed to you being married with somebody. If you living with a woman, to me that's the same thing as being married. If you've lived with a woman for extended period of time, and you basically know what married life is like. You know, the woman let her hair down. She ain't, you know what I'm saying? She ain't. You guys made it past that honeymoon stage of putting up the front. So you could have good insight about what marriage is and what it ain't.
What a husband should do and get no wife yet. Why you made a woman a wife yet?
Okay, I'll answer your question. So I answered your first question. You asked me, Cooly, are you married? I said no. Then you went on a monologue and you said that, well, basically you're saying that, correct me if I'm wrong, you're saying that, well,
Big Rick.
And the word monologue offended him. This dude is a real emotional man. The word monologue offended him.
You landed, Big Rick. You landed, Big Rick.
Just correct me if I'm wrong, Big Rick. I want to understand what you're saying.
Big Rick, we talk, Big Rick. Let him land and you respond exactly what he said. This is the thing. When someone says something, let him say.
When he throw a little shot, you know how I am, though. You don't get to throw
A monologue is a shot. This is insane.
And look, that's
I can't deal with humans like Big Rick.
I said
me and him would end up getting down for sure.
Hold on.
I do this, so I'm ready. I'm not rapping. I'm not rapping. I'm on your ass.
I do this. I'm not rap. I don't like humans like this.
And that's good. This is what I said.
I do this shit better than you. I promise I do. You better.
You sound like your auntie. That's what you sound like your auntie right now. Like, it don't sound cool. Like, you sound like your auntie running her mouth.
Hey, Ali, you better tell this nigga. You better tell him.
Rick, hold on.
Come to TikTok.
Rick, hold on, Rick.
I do a little different with him.
Rick, when he throw a shot,
you can't look at me with this shit. I do this shit every day.
Rick, hold on, Rick. Remember we said
but you better tell that nigga. If he want me to respect him, it got to be.
Golly, he's like a woman.
You cross the board. You don't throw no shot.
No. Remember we
saying you went on a monologue, and mind you, this is all because Cooly said you went on a monologue, and now he's doing all this ranting and raving. Amazing.
That's I'm on his ass soon. He say some dumb shit.
That's right, and you have the right to be Rick. That's what I said. Right. When he throw the kitchen sink at you.
Okay, that's all I need.
Hold on. In real life, you already ready, right? On this panel, when he threw the kitchen sink, let him land it, and then you throw it back at him. All right.
I'm gonna tell the whole house down. Go ahead.
All right, got it. So once again,
like a woman.
Rick, I want to make sure I'm understanding you right.
Don't
so
do it, Cooly,
you asked me the question, Cooly, are you married? I said, no, I'm not married. Then you said, well, you're not qualified to really be speaking and giving dating advice if you're not married. That's your argument. So your argument to me, just to make sure I understand.
Let him land.
I'm saying you're not qualified.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hold on. Let me tell you what I'm saying. I don't want you to.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know what he said.
I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. I don't think you got room to give people that are married, that got the experience advice. You can talk to a nigga that's single, got a girlfriend and committed relationship, but you can't.
How you gonna tell someone what they can't do? He could do whatever he wants to do. It's on the person that hearing the advice to take it or not. Big dog.
Tell me as a married man how I should be doing something when you ain't even master order of making a woman a wife yet. You ain't done that. You ain't reached this level yet. You still down there with the rest of the guys just trying to get this together. And I've been married one time. I didn't get married 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. None of that. Right?
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
Right, so now let me add it. You expounded on your point. Let me add that in there because I'm going to refute your argument very easily.
Go ahead, do what you got to do.
So now your argument is said, once again, let's bring it back. We're going to make it clear. Cooly, are you married? I said, no. Then you say, well, I don't think that you should be giving marriage advice to married people.
Exactly.
Oh, got it. And then my question for you is, well, What marriage advice am I giving to married people currently right now? When did I do that?
You've been doing the whole time. You've been talking to Rafi. You talking to Rafi about a situation. He made it plain and clear that he's speaking from experience. You're speaking with a man with no experience. When y'all having marriage talk, you don't have the experience to. How you gonna override what he said when he done did what you done did, but you ain't did what the he done did?
Okay, I got it. So now your argument is well, you are speaking to married people because.
Cooly, let him. I mean, not Cooly, Big Rig. Let it.
Why are you not? You still have. Why are you not married? Why have you made a woman a wife yet? But you got so much.
Okay. This is another question now. Let me finish. That's an additional question. And we'll get to that. Listen, Rick, I do debates. I'll answer all your questions. What I'm doing right now, I'm being genuine. I'm being genuine with you. I'm letting you ask your questions because I'm going to systematically refute all of your points. We're gonna, for the audience, it's gonna be good. So now you say that, well, Cooly.
Break it down. I gotta get my wife something to eat. Me and my wife.
So now you want to run?
You take forever. You take forever to answer.
He's not taking forever. He keep getting interrupted.
He's interrupting me. Okay, fair enough. So if it's the case that, well, someone can't give marriage advice because they're not married, let me ask you this question here. So if you go to get your car fixed, who would you trust fixing your car? The mechanic that has a certification and they only been working on cars for 2 years, or the mechanic that does not have a certification, but they have 25 years of experience with dealing with cars. Who would you trust fixing your car?
I want the one with experience. I don't go about what you done done.
Okay,
I want to know exactly what they doing. The one with experience.
Great. So therefore,
checkmate. He walked right into that. You can see Ali. He's like, bro. He walked right into that. That's what I'm saying. He's the loudest person in the room. Usually is the dumbest dude.
When you're saying that, well, Cooly, you can't give dating advice or relationship advice about marriage. Marriage is under the umbrella of a relationship. Right. Marriage is under the umbrella of a relationship with a title. Marriage is just a title. Listen, stop. Let me land my plane. Marriage.
One second. Let's try to do this. 1 second. Let's try to do this.
Fatty, let me land my plane.
No, I got you. No, it's because we're going to set the precedent, right, Rick? Rick, you are going to go completely uninterrupted, like completely 1,000% uninterrupted. And as soon as Cooly starts talking, we're going to see if he gets interrupted or not. Like, you're going to give you the floor. Uninterrupted, not even Cooly's going to talk. Go uninterrupted, and let's see if when Cooly starts talking,
let him go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so, shut up.
What basically you already refuted your own point. Since you chose the mechanic with experience and not the title, that's the same thing. Marriage is just a relationship with a title. Marriage is a title. So therefore, I can speak on relationships without having a title, just like a mechanic can work on your car without having a title. You dork. You have low IQ.
That's it, man. We gonna drop that there. They gonna start just keep arguing. So the video first started out with the race topic, and I honestly don't really care. Like when people say black people can't be racist, they can't be racist. Nah, I just call out evil. There's good people, there's evil people. Don't matter what color you is. The second debate with Rick and Cooly, Rick is just overly emotional. He's hyper emotional, and he got mad about him. Cooly saying that he went on a monologue that upset him, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like arguing with a woman where they already have it in their head of what they're gonna say, and it don't matter what you say. They just want to yell at you instead of having a dialogue back and forth. Cooly set him up, hook, line, and sinker, and that's why it's always best to be level-headed. Cooly lost his cool a little bit, but for the most part, he was being level-headed. This dude came in hot, and the other dude came in hot. And, hey, Cooly up 2-0, man. But that's it for this one. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Peace.